Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Outside low, and this one is off and running.
1-0.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One ball,
Bringing
one
the
strike.
cheese on that one.
The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slur.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And there's a ball.
That's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul.
Sit him down.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing, and he breaks his bat. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fairchild makes the catch, and that is that. Cubs leave one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and on the hill, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
TJ Friedel leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1 on the ground, right side. In time to Busch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's to third. In time to Busch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Matt.
2 down, base is empty. Matt McLean, the next to hit. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Inside, just missed. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the pitch. On the ground to short. Slings to first, and Swanson is set down.
76, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Gage Workman.
Now the third baseman, Gage Workman. That's in there.
No ball.
Workman
One strike.
getting to start at third. 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Moved to first, and he's back in on a dive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Shota back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Stuart Fairchild will hit next. Bunting for a hit. Barehand grab, gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Smooth play on the barehand there at third. That was nice.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Second inning here, no score.
Let's go, Spencer.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
One out, base is empty. That's down and
That's the
in.
ball.
In the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Friedel makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bush makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8th, designated hitter Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Line drive. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Left fielder Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Ball 1, no strikes. Strike 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to the fourth, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Out towards right center field. Friedel on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Michael Busch. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there.
1-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Go ahead run on base. Swanson now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Man at first, one away. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's outside. And that's ball three.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting second baseman Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Busch, the lead runner at second. Swanson at first, one gone.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. Strike three, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's a speed threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one inside, ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Backed off the plate that time. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Swings through that one for strike 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson on to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Reds down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Gage Workman. Green back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fairchild hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And here is Miguel Amaya. Struck out swinging his first time.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 and 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And misses inside. Next pitch
2-1.
way upstairs. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Boots it.
Hey, he beat it up.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
1 and 2.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
King Tut goes down on strikes. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tyler Stevenson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He'll score easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now ready. Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
In now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed.
Well,
That's the
usually
ball.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Close,
That
but
missed.
called
That's
the
the ball.
ball. 3-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground, right side. Horner whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Inside, 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds.
balls, no strikes.
Taylor Rogers, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Pagan getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as
2
far as
balls,
being
1
in the
strike.
strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Friedel snags it on the run. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch, 1 for 2. That misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Popped up. McLean under it. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, Shortstop, Anthony Swanson.
Swanson digs in. That misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider
2
right
and
there,
2.
sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Lifted in the air, right field. Fairchild settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Austin Hayes. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball, that's low.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Hat makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground to first. The tag, and he's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Hayes at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Horner sends it to first. That is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Reds,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
So here's Horner now.
For the Cubs,
He's kind of an outlier, especially
Horner.
when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Hard one.
pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that one is inside. To the right side. The throw to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. In the air, right field. Tucker gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. There's the strike.
2.
And that one upstairs.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Steer stands in now and watches
It's
strike
0-1.
one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 15, Emilio Pagan.
And now it's going to be Miguel Amaya, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So back to the top of the order. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one
Ball,
missing
that's
low.
down.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Tying run at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The tying run at the plate. In the dirt. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Cubs leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Thielbar. So digging in, Jamer Candelario.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one hammered. Tucker going back. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. And the sweeper misses. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. No outs. Runner on second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for the Reds.
First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. And that one fouled off. Yo, 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next offering misses. 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. De La Cruz will hit next. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
So they're all loaded up.
That's high. That's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one out to right. Tucker on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air out towards right center. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch, 1 for 3. The pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the other half.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's in there. That is strike two. The Cubs trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Corner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And it's fouled away. One strike away. Here comes a 3-2. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Cubs.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. That's inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2.
And that just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.